4th of July weekend. And we're camping way up in the mountains, far away from everybody and everything. Did a little ATV riding. Got pretty muddy because it had rained before. But you know, it is so peaceful and beautiful and quiet out here. It's just such a great time to stop and reflect on the Lord and all of His beauty. I mean, you don't hear sirens, you don't hear people, you don't hear traffic, you don't hear construction. When you're quiet, it is so still, beautiful, quiet stillness. And you can stop and you can relax and take some time out to thank God, to worship God, to really see the Lord and all of His beauty in everything. We were riding the ATVs, and our little one, she always rides with my husband. And I was behind them. And I noticed that, you know, every once in a while he'd point off to the side for her and say, hey, look at this, and hey, look at that. And you know what he was showing her? Flowers. Wild, beautiful flowers just growing in the wilderness where there's trees. Beautiful white and purple and blues and pinks and, I mean, just all kinds of beautiful flowers out there. And he took the time to stop and point out the flowers to her. He showed her God's beauty. And that's what we should be doing for people, is showing God's beauty. Because it's all around us if we just stop. Take the time and feel God. Shut everything down. I mean, we have electronics. We're out here, we have no internet at all. So it'll be several days before I can even post this. But we have no internet. We have no phone. We are totally disconnected from the world. And sometimes that's what we need to do, is disconnect ourselves with the world and be still. And know that God is God. Because it renews you. It renews your mind. It renews your spirit. She loves ATV riding. It's so refreshing just to stop and know that God is God. To just get away from the world, because there's so much going on in the world right now that we just need to stop and we need to step away for a little bit and get back to the basics of who God really is. I mean, there's no way that you could come out into the wilderness and see all this majesty, especially out here in the mountains. And it's so gorgeous and beautiful. And there's no way that you can say that there's no God. At night, the stars are so glorious. The skies are just filled with them. When you're in the city, you can't see them. Even if you live in a small little town, there's so much light noise, so much light pollution, that you can't even see the beauty in the stars that God created. And He created all of this for us. So I challenge you, every once in a while, stop. Unplug yourself. Find a quiet place. Even if it's just for 15-20 minutes. Don't empty your mind. That's not what we're supposed to do. That's the evils of yoga. Don't empty your mind, because then you can allow the evil into your heart and your mind. But stop for like 15 minutes. Get rid of the noise. If you have to put earplugs in your ears, do it. Get rid of the noise. And listen to God. And just sit there and close your eyes and and remove yourself from the world for a little bit and thank God for even the little things that we have, because even though you may not be rich and have everything in life, you have breath. You have an opportunity. You have a choice. And we're here. God made us to be his friends, to be his companions, to stop and just talk to him. You don't have to practice a beautiful prayer or recite any specific type of prayer. Just stop and be still and know that he is God.
I see the work of your hands, galaxies spinning a heavenly dance. Oh God, all that you are is so overwhelming. And I hear the sound of your voice. All at once it's a gentle and thunder